on Saturday. We're gonna get really glam this morning. I still wear retainers. We're taking those out. I just got up. It is 6:30 in the morning. And yeah, like I said, we look super glam, but I thought that I would do a vlog today. I just kept feeling like I needed to vlog. It was either that or do some Instagram stories, and I think we're gonna vlog today. I don't know what I'm getting up to. I'm doing a couple of things. I also have to do some work, but I thought we would kind of just go about today together. And like I said, I just woke up. So, I know I'm going to be editing this vlog and thinking I look really tired. We're starting as a super glam morning, let me tell you. So, I'm going to film a recent haul of products that I got today. And I'm using some of them this morning, so you'll see them there. But I repurchased my Touch Harbor Clarifying Cleanser. You know that I love this product. I'm super excited to have it back in my life. So that was definitely a welcomed product. Every time I buy it again, I'm reminded of how much I love it. But I still do have a little bit of my Odacite cleanser left that I need to try to finish using up. So it's kind of at that point where it's like not pumping out. But yeah, I'm going to do my morning skincare. Nothing that you guys haven't seen before. I think the only new product that I might be throwing into the mix is this Pai Rosehip Bio Oil. I used it last night and I'm loving it so far. And yeah, just gonna get my skincare situated, and then I'm gonna put on a tiny bit of makeup, which I will do with you guys, and I'll talk you through what I think is gonna happen today. Most of my skincare is done. I am still not awake yet. And this Pai oil, if you can see it, kind of, well, my skin's like calming down. It's really orange initially, so I need to put my sunscreen on. But let's go check on the puppies. And I know the fan is really loud. I am sorry. We have like 5 of them. You ready to come inside? Good job. Okay, so this morning, while I'm still waiting for this oil to sink into my face, I will catch you up on what is happening today. So it is Saturday, June 1st, and I am up early mostly because my body just goes on that kind of clock now. I'm a bit of a grandma. But I am gonna do a little bit of work this morning, probably drink a cup of coffee, and then I'm going to head to some yoga. So one of my friends and I are doing yoga at one of the places on 38 I've never been to. On 38, let me speak slower, that I've never been to. So I have to do some worky bits, but I honestly don't fully know what's gonna happen today. I just figured I'd vlog and take you guys along. So yeah, I am sitting back in bed. I'm gonna turn the fan back on. I don't need to leave for another like hour and a half, so I'm gonna try to drink some water just to give myself that extra hydration, because it is 80 degrees already this morning, and I assume that this yoga is outside, but I don't 100% know, so I'm trying to prep my body as though it is. So I have been catching up on Riverdale, so that's probably what I'm gonna watch this morning. And then I'm not, like I said, I'm not 100% sure what's gonna happen today. It might be a really boring at-home vlog, and I'm just chatting about a few things, but once this sinks in really well, then I'm going to put some sunscreen on and probably like a teeny tiny bit of makeup. I want to put maybe some concealer on, some brows, and some mascara, just enough to make me look like a human before I go out in public. And yeah, that will be the beginning of my Saturday. Like I said, I have no idea what we're getting up to. I just woke up today and felt like I should vlog. It was either vlog or put everything on stories, and I'm not 100% sure how that's gonna play out yet. But for now, we're gonna vlog and go along about the day. So yeah, join me for a I have no idea what's happening Saturday. I still don't feel quite awake yet, but clearly I'm not. Oh my gosh. I drank that like it was iced coffee and hot coffee. Oh. Okay. Now that, you know, we're vlogging while we're not awake this morning. Actually, I already filmed this clip, but I feel like I didn't feel like explaining myself, and I'm just gonna pop on some little bits of things to cover any spots on my skin to get me out the door. I have one on my chin that's super fab, and I've already put on my SPF and bronzer. So because it's the first of the month, I'm doing kind of my monthly inventory. I try to do progress photos or any of the website stats, like anything that's been happening for the last month. The first of the month is when I like to take inventory. I find if I do it more than just the first of the month, it's too easy for me to become focused on the numbers, and I think it becomes a lot easier for me to give myself a little time and space to try and see how things are and aren't working. So I try to only have those like numbers focused days like once a month. So I haven't sat down to look at all the vlog stuff yet. I'll probably do that later today. I like to track everything, Instagram and YouTube and things like that. But I did sit down to do my progress photos and my measurements this morning. And I know that I have gone on more than one rant about breaking up with diets and things like that. So I kind of wanted to clarify where I'm at with that because I'm not dieting. I saw Abby Pollock post earlier this week about the idea behind the anti-diet culture and things like that. And I understand, I don't know enough about the body positivity movement to kind of speak on it. I am team learn to love your body and all of its phases kind of a thing, and learn to love yourself and take care of yourself. Like, that's where I function. But I don't personally have issues with anybody having goals. I think when your goals become more important than everything else and they take precedence over your mental health, that's when things become an issue. So for me right now, I do have certain physical, like general goals, but it's not like there's not a weight thing tied to it. There's not a deadline tied to it. It's just things that I am generally working towards for me and that I enjoy about how my body is. So, and I think taking some ownership of that and like what I want my body to look like and how I want to shape it, it's just really empowered me. It's helped me to feel the most at home in my body rather than feeling like everybody else owns my body. So setting goals and finding the people who I like admire to follow has really helped me a lot in that regard. So I took my progress photos this morning. Honestly, I try not to focus too much on them, but I try to take them so that I have them. I try not to, like, my monthly check-in is really more about checking in with myself for what worked, what didn't work, what habits am I developing, where do I maybe need to be more mindful of things, because when I don't, it's really easy to just get far along and suddenly have a problem you're not aware of. So like right now I'm doing an elimination diet because there's a couple of foods I feel like probably aren't doing the best for me. And to be quite honest, my stomach has felt off for the last couple of days. So I probably need to make some adjustments there, but it's just trying to be a little bit more mindful. So when I check in every month and do progress stuff, it's mostly measurements and pictures, and I don't do the scale. The scale and I've never really had a good relationship. I have done the calorie counting FitPlan like app, not FitPlan, I do FitPlan now, but I've done the calorie counting and all of that where I'm tracking, and for me that removed the mindfulness of what I was eating and how I was eating. That relationship did not work for me. Yes, it gave results, but it wasn't sustainable in the long term, and it wasn't helping me to be my most mentally healthy and physically healthy. So intermittent fasting was great for me, and I partially feel like I did that because in a way I wanted to shed some pounds, but I also wanted to maybe combat any insulin resistance I had and just to clear up my skin. I tried it initially just to see what it would do, and I found that it really helped my digestion and my skin, so I kind of went back to that. But when I really started lifting weights, I kind of started tracking stuff, and about a month in, I realized that nothing was really changing. I knew something else needed to change, and so I decided to take Kelly LeVeque's approach to eating more of a Fab4 diet. So you get proteins, greens, fat, and fiber in every meal. Excuse me, I'm not awake yet, and I need to do my mascara, so you're just gonna have to deal with my brows here for a second. But I decided to take that approach, and taking that approach, I was kind of scared at first. I think because for me, I knew that intermittent fasting was like kind of helping me, but I also knew that it wasn't really working, and so I was afraid that, like, obviously I've done all these things before, I have like had all these approaches with stuff, and nothing has worked in the way that I wanted it to work, and getting my skin to calm down and kind of preventing me from feeling like all I was doing was gaining weight, just all of that. But I kind of went in with the mindset of just take it one day at a time. Like today, one day at a time, and give yourself a month, and if at the end of the month you feel like nothing has changed and you aren't here for any of the things that are happening and you're kind of backsliding, then you only lost a month and you can try something different, but you have to give it a month. Like that was kind of the mindset that I went into it with, and it was a battle because I had to go in every single day and say, all right, no, you can do this. It's just the beginning. Keep going. Like, just give yourself the grace to go through this. So I did, and one day at a time it got a little bit easier and a little bit easier, but I definitely had to kind of just give myself the, you can try it for a month, and if you hate it after a month, then you can go from there, but you're going to try it for a month. And so that's what I did. I'm pulling things out of this box over here that I'm supposed to be filming for you guys later on, like what I've been buying lately, but I really just want to use everything. So I took that time to kind of establish new habits and doing all of those things, and here we are. So I feel like it's been successful. I feel like the changes that I wanted have started happening. I tried, like I said, I try to check in once a month, and I definitely try to be a little bit more mindful, and there are some tweaks that I need to make. I definitely have not been as diligent with my water lately, and I really need to be more mindful about not having snacks. Like little tweaks that I know make a difference that are easier for me to get off track on. So I found something that I feel like is livable for me and building a healthy lifestyle, and I think that's taken me a really long time because I wanted to find a way to get away from having to track my calories and constantly feeling like I had no food freedom and had a really bad relationship with what I was eating and what I could and couldn't eat. And it's taken me some time to get there, and I will definitely talk about that more. But yeah, I've been rambling for a bit. So I'm super excited about it. I feel like slowly but surely I will make my way towards my goals. I'm not going to share anything specific with you guys until maybe we get farther down the road, because they're still very much mine and like where I'm at with it. And I don't intend on setting a deadline for it, because I think that just puts me in a position to, like, it becomes harsher. Like I want it to be a healthy habit. It's a lifestyle. This is not going anywhere. So there's no like deadline for when these things need to happen, but I am kind of being mindful about keeping track and making adjustments once a month. So I have the base of my face on. I think I might put a little bronzer on because I don't know how to not do that. So let's just pop some bronzer on. See, I'm going to apply mascara, and I'm going to use all of the colors. This has become more than what I wanted to do. So I'll be back with you guys in a minute. But yeah, that is my update on fitness goals and things of that nature. So we're going to do yoga this morning. Part partially because I just need to be more flexible, and I think that once a week yoga will be great, but I kind of wanted to make sure that I'm doing like yoga with my friends. That's like my goal with yoga is I could do yoga at home, but I really enjoy working out of the house, and it's a good excuse to socialize with friends, and also it keeps me from feeling like a tight little bundle of stress. It says it's 102. I hope not. But we just finished yoga here and it was so fun. And now, oh look, Bite Beauty. I'm advertising that your lipstick stays through hot yoga.
I love that you had hot pink lipstick on through that.
Well, it's a lip stain, so it like you start bright and then it just progressively like fades, but it stays all flipping day long. Anyways, we just finished yoga. And now we're gonna get food. I think at Black Bear?
Yes,
Black Bear. All right.
Black Bear.
Let's do it, girl. So definitely forgot to vlog the rest of our meal. We went to Black Bear, which I love Black Bear, and they have, I don't know how new it is, but there's like a section to the right of Black Bear that has more of like mimosas and food and things like that. And so we went there and snagged breakfast, and I got a grain bowl, and I tend to be less aware of like what grains have gluten in them, and I did get one that had farro in it, and farro is technically wheat. So I noticed about a little more than halfway through that I was feeling some stomach pain. So things to learn, things to know. I'm super grateful that I've gotten to a place where I can kind of acknowledge that. Like I'm eating slow enough, I'm eating mindful enough that like I can say, hey, I have stomach pain, I probably shouldn't eat any more of that. But yeah, it was really great. Yoga was good. It was, I think the struggle was it was just really hot out. So there's a lot of sweat, but my makeup has held up well, so props to the Plume eyebrows. And I don't think I have active battery with me. I thought I did, but I don't know if there's one in this bag. So I have just gotten to the little inlet beach area. If you guys can kind of see it, I'll show you when I get out of the car if there's a battery. And I'm gonna meet Mom for coffee before I head home. So yeah, the Saturday is turning into something random. I really need to go home and film, and my hair is doing crazy things, but I'm excited for some more coffee because I'm feeling a wee bit tired. Mid hair doing, but I thought I would show you favorite little munchkin because it's cracking me up this morning. I'm catching up on, and some of the stuff is in my watch later playlist on YouTube, and one of the Madeline Petch videos, she is doing a spot for ASPCA, and so there are puppies that seem to be barking in the background, and somebody is so confused. Aren't you, little man? Yeah, you're confused. You're very cute though. So I definitely came home last night. I'm like halfway with my hair. It looks a little bit nutty. I came home yesterday after we went and got coffee. The coffee shop was not the most pleasant experience. I've been there before, but it wasn't super great. So I ended up going with Mom down to one of my favorite health food stores to pick up a few things that we didn't get in the grocery shop on Friday. And then I came home and I just didn't feel super great. I was kind of tired. I had a bit of a headache, and I just ended up having a really chill afternoon. Like I woke up with a headache this morning, so I'm trying to drink some more water, but everything was so chill. I thought I would vlog some of today so that hopefully there's a bit more going on. So I got up early. Well, I got up when my body told me to get up. And I'm finishing my hair right now, and I'm going to sit down and film a couple of things.
I need to film some of my Monday motivation stuff for you, or for Instagram if you aren't already following there. And then I need to, there are a couple of other videos. I asked you guys if you wanted to see what I've been loving lately on YouTube, or if you wanted to see it on my Instagram stories, or on IGTV, sorry. And I got, I think more people said IGTV. So I'm going to film a couple of things this morning, maybe try to go to church. And then one of my friends is in town, so I'm going to try to see her. So hopefully we'll have some more fun things to do today. Right now, yeah, we gotta finish curling this side of my hair. Welcome to my Monday, guys. I've been editing this video and I realized that I haven't edited it, and also I'm in the middle of doing laundry. We're just gonna give you a real life look. I had intended to vlog more yesterday and the day, obviously Saturday, but then things just didn't turn out like I thought they would. So I wasn't feeling super well and I ended up spending a good majority of yesterday just trying to offset that. So yeah, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really want to start doing more stuff kind of just talking about changing your mindset and your relationship with food. So if that's something you guys want to see, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, give it a like because it really supports my channel, and don't forget to subscribe. I upload new videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 9 AM Central Time. So I'm really excited about all of the content that's coming. If you guys have requests for stuff, like I said, leave it in the comments below. I feel like I've made a lot of changes recently and I'm really happy and how that's just kind of domino effect in the rest of my life, and I'm hoping that I can kind of inspire you to reach for more in yours because you guys are worth it. You deserve it. So I love you. You matter to me. It is a good day to have a good day, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.